Today's video is all about consignment selling on behalf of others on your eBay store. And if you resell long enough, you inevitably will get asked if you would like to sell for other people. I've got this from my grandma. Could you come by my house and look at this? And for the last 7 years that I've been selling, it's always been no. But I took a chance and my friend Kim, hi Kim, if you're watching, asked me for a second time if I would take a peek at her artifacts that she inherited from Alaska. And so I went to her house a few weeks back and we agreed that I was going to give it a shot for the first time. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my experience so far, and it's been a positive one. So most of the time I'm hearing, don't do it, you're going to lose friends over it. But in this case, I think so far we've worked out a good situation. And the good news is there's a lot more to come. She started me out with a small amount of what she has. So there's a lot more to come, and I'm anxious to see how many other things we can sell. Before we start, I just wanted to say I got some new gear. I got a tripod to set on my desk. I used to put my camera inside of this magnifying glass to hold it. Now I can just set it in a tripod. And also got a wireless mic because a couple people said that they had a hard time hearing me, which I really appreciated. So now Amazon Prime hooked me up with some brand new gear to record this video. Going back to the idea of doing consignment for friends. Oh, by the way, that's our grand dog, our son's dog. That's him. If you're wondering what's behind my head, he was in a campaign for Target last Christmas. So that's Leo. Doing consignment for friends. What I learned about it, what I read is just don't do it if you want them to still be your friends. Well, a friend of mine came back to me a second time and asked if maybe I would reconsider selling her artifacts that were from Alaska. And what I'm going to do is put up some screenshots of what has already sold. So one thing I read was to do a 50-50 split. I didn't do that. The reason I didn't do it is because she went out ahead. I showed her how to research comps on eBay. She created a spreadsheet of all of her inventory. We decided on a 65-35 split. She getting the 65, me the 35. And I thought that was fair just because all I had to do was photograph the items, put them up on eBay, and then ship them out. She gave me an amount that she was willing to take if I ran a sale. We agreed to wait the 30 days before I paid her, and we've been really successful. So I'm going to put up a few screenshots of what has sold so far. We're going to wait the 30 days until either I get a positive feedback or 30 days have passed and there's no returns. And I'm happy to have inventory that I didn't have to pay for that I'm earning 35% on. A couple other things. She sold a board game of her husband's. She sold a Lego set that was already, it was new in the package. So here's what has sold so far for my friend Kim. Not too bad, right? So I've only been doing it a few weeks. We're going to reevaluate, reconnect around Christmas time. I am going to pay her out her 65%. The other thing Kim is doing for me is she is keeping track of all the money. If I added any extra insurance, if I added a signature on delivery, anything, any extra fees that I put in, she is keeping she made a spreadsheet for me. We're both comparing notes on the spreadsheet. She's going to be the math person. So for all of those reasons, she did all the research. She found comps for me. For all those reasons, I thought a 65-35 split was fair. I've read people that agree to do it, agree on a 50-50 split, and then you don't get into all the fees and you just take the fees out of your portion. But if you're thinking about giving it a try, I'm so far having a good experience with consigning for friends.